Hello, everybody. How are you doing out there today in the wonderful world? This is your one and only girl at H.L.I.C, Room Shaker, the one and only. And we here to recap Tyler Perry's Zatima Season 3, Episode 17. Because I switched up the names and got them wrong, but I caught it myself. So thank you. For all the people that watch these shows, I'm shocked y'all didn't let me know. Like, Room Shaker, Room Shaker, Room Shaker. You missing the episode, baby. You got it wrong. So we going to come back and I changed it up. We're going to come back and do the right episode and put it on the board. Okay, so this is about Zatima, one of Tyler Perry shows on BET and BET Plus, like it used to be on OWN, but they decided to rock out with BET. So let's go. Malachi doctored the picture and had it sent to Leslie. Fatima dismissed Leslie and Malachi. Zach pissed. He don't believe that. That was an old picture. Fatima don't want to talk about every man that broke her heart. Zach would never break his heart, or Zach would never break her heart or leave her at the altar. Fatima don't want to feel abandoned anymore, because most of the men she dealt with, she gave them too much of her. She expressed love. She showed them how she felt. She showed them that she cared, and they basically weren't matching her energy. They was very much leaving her. So now she got abandoned issues, and she don't like the feeling of it. So Zach confirmed and reassured her that he would never break her heart and leave her at the altar. Fatima don't I've said that anymore. Fatima tells Zach he needs to go see his brother. The race for his mother's funerals keep going up day by day. Zach got to clean up the mess. Zach goes to see Tony at the barber shop. Him and Tony having a conversation. Tony was letting him know that a lot of people are getting robbed in the area, because Zach asked him why he's so locked up in there and why he always there all the time. And he's like, because you got to be unpredictable. You got to let these people know that they don't know when you there and when you not, because eventually they going to come to try to take everything you work so hard for. So he just letting them know that you got to be careful, and he want to protect his business. So that's why he be in the shop as much. Tony believes the kids are doing this because of the drill music. He feel like the drill music is telling the kids to go do this, go do that. But look, I'm kind of one of them. If you raise them right, just because they hear something or see something, they shouldn't want to indulge. They shouldn't want to be a follower. They should want to be a leader. But some people ain't got that strong mentality to pick the directions that they need to see. Some people want recognition. Some people want to be accepted. Some people chase up behind clout. So I get where he was coming from when they had that little conversation. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Zach then, Tony basically said the same thing Fatima said, that he should go see Jeremiah, because the fact that you did damage and what you did to him, like, it can shadow our whole existence as far as us being together, because you got enough strikes on you to where they can go ahead and send you off to prison. And then Tony basically confirmed, like, you lucky the DEA didn't see the video, because it's all over the internet. It went viral, so beware of that. With that being said, Zach apologized. He goes to see Jeremiah. It was a heartfelt look moment with them, because he was crying. Jeremiah was crying. Jeremiah let it be known that he don't want to end up like their mother. He basically said that he was going through things, and then he was showing that he regret a lot of choices he made in his life, a lot of things that went left and went wrong. Hey, West Side Rider. Zach apologized to Jeremiah to help him. He don't want to end up like his mom, dad. Zach got money he's basically, Jeremiah says, Zach, I'm jealous of you. So this is why I be mad and I be acting funny, is because you got the money, you got all the women like you, and Jeremiah is nothing but a junkie. Jeremiah, who wish he was dead. His kids don't even talk to him. They love each other. Jeremiah sorry. They both cried. Zach, the little brother, and he told Zach this ain't the first time he done had to put hands on him. But at the same time, he just wish he wouldn't have stopped because he wish he would have gave up. So it was like conflicted feelings. Because first you said you wish he wouldn't have stopped. He would have just went ahead and took you out because you have nothing to live for. And then you turned around and said that you want to get clean because you don't want to end up dead like y'all mama. And then basically you showed that you was a little envious and jealous because he got all the finer things. He had a childhood like yours, so then it wasn't no reason to be jealous. But then Fatima came along and pointed him in the opposite direction. Now he got back on his feet because he had that person to back him and he's doing good. So then he wants to say goodbye to his mom. He asked Zach about the funeral. Zach told him that he would let him know when the funeral is because he know he want to be at peace and he want to get his opportunity to say bye. He don't want him to have that type of regret, so he gonna let him know and keep him posted when this is gonna come about. What else? Zach woke Zazima up to confess his love and let her know he grateful she is in his life. He let Fatima know he went to see Jeremiah. They both cried. He's going to do what he can to make sure his brother Jeremiah is straight. The backing is what he told Fatima because he had his manhood was at attention and it was all on her back. And then she was like, get it off of her. And he's like, I can't help it. Have you seen your back lately? Like your back is getting me there. Like just looking at it and touching on it. Like it is what it is. Okay, Fatima asked him when he seen that fake ass picture of hers because she wanted to do a question and answer why he didn't blink an eye. He said he know her. He know she wouldn't do that type of stuff to him before he go out with someone. So she told him before she go out with somebody else, she would make sure that she would let him know. And then he was like, "So you see yourself going out with somebody else?" And she said, "I don't see myself with nobody but you." So she kept it real in that instant. But she said he almost lost her because this is starting to be too much for her to bear. And he chose Jeremiah over her by putting himself in that type of situation and that predicament. So she was like, I want to be your choice. Just like I could choose you, I want you to choose me. I'm sick of being abandoned. I'm sick of being left behind. I'm sick of having my heart broke. So it's like, she still got a good fight in her, but it's starting to be like if they keep on doing her and mistreating her and handling her the way they is, that they gonna cause her to go overboard and she's gonna be a little bitter. And y'all already see she aggressive. Like I think it's gonna push her on over the edge to where she's just gonna start using men as a toy thing, or she might not want to be with them at all. See, what I gather from Angela, I think Angela is promiscuous because she's promiscuous because she's afraid. She's afraid to commit. She wants to be with all these different men because she feel like some of them have so much to offer. And then she don't want to be alone, but she don't want to settle down either. She ain't ready. Hey, Johnny Diggs, TV, how you doing? So what else? Before she go, okay, I said that, I did that. She don't see herself being with no one else. Zach played too much. The picture had an ear piercing at the top and that hole been closed. He knows every hole. She asked him how he know. And then he was like, I know that's an old picture because that hole been closed. I know every hole on your body. And that's why I say we have some men out here that actually do study the woman. He knows your temperaments. He knows your body language. He knows when you in heat. He knows when you just want to be left alone. Like he actually study you because he's really interested in you, and he ain't just trying to get a hit it and quit it moment. He actually want to get to know you and see you as a person. And that's why I be telling a lot of men when they be disrespectful on this app, no woman really wants to be treated like a piece of meat unless she don't know no better. Like I'm sorry. So it is what it is. Hey D Money, how you doing? D Money, you better get your membership. I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm just letting you know. Um, Let me see where we at. She would tell him she don't see herself. I said that. Okay. I said that. She's saying, okay, so then Zach said, now you sit up, it's your turn. He told her, he knows, he wants to address some of her issues. She tends to fly off the handle sometimes. She has got better though. He says sometimes she let her insecurity show. She dismissed that and said she ain't never insecure. But he told her, yes, the stuff that she did has actually influenced the way she thinks and moves. Because when you see him with other women or you think he cheating, you go completely over the deep end because you done been hurt so much. You project the stuff from your past relationships to him, and he ain't trying to cheat on you. He all in. Like, I think that's the best thing that happened to Zach, because all the people that I done seen that's been introduced that he done had was a hot mess, from Karen on down to her best friend Belinda and some of the other people he was doing. And then the fact that he has got to the point where he stopped cheating, and he's refusing to entertain the thought and likes of these women like that, like, it's going to show that he found his person, or at least he's trying to make her his person. He's willing to readjust his life just so he can be happy and he can be with her. So it was given, like he is a changed man from what we used to Zach Given. He has completely flipped the script. Like, let's just keep it real. So they both agree that they both have been changing their ways and they have got a little better, but she still is concerned about how hot he is. Like, you don't know how to de-escalate yourself. You don't know how to calm your nerves. You don't know how to reel yourself back in. You don't know how to take control of your temperament or your energy levels. And that's not safe. Like, you're a ticking bomb. And they agreed that they're going to continue to be together. They're going to continue to grow together. They're going to continue to work on their ways. They're going to continue to change the things that they can change and the things that they can't change. They're going to try to keep them out their life. So I like that part of it. Okay, what else did I forget? Okay, so Zach been trying to get some the whole night. While they was in that good little bed, he woke her up to get it, and they had their conversation, and then she was finna go over there. He started pounding and stuff. So she said, forget it, come get it, boy. You know it's yours. And she gave in. So, hey, Zach went to sleep happy. Tony had a visitor at the barber shop. His nightmare and the things he just got to telling Zach about, it actually happened to come true. Yes, he was packing, but the man was packing too. He told him to hand it over. Tony turned around. I don't know if he turned it over because this is going to be like a cliffhanger because the way it ended, like, honestly, shots was fired. We just gonna have to keep it real, and then next thing you know, it was over with. So I will get back right with everybody. You good, boo? You good? How you been doing? But we ain't gonna talk about this on this live. This is content live. We're gonna stay focused. And that was the recap of Tyler Perry, Zatima, Season 3, Episode 17, Forgiveness. That was the title of this live, and it was so sentimental because, baby, Zach and his brother, when they had that heart to heart and they put all their feelings on the table and they told the truth about how they feel, like, that was my first time actually seeing them shed tears together. And then when Jack walked out the room, Jeremiah was still crying. So it's like, at this point, I'm glad Zach decided to be there for him and help him out, and he didn't harden his heart because Jeremiah he was showing his true emotions. He really felt wrong in what he do. He really living with regrets. He really got emotions he dealing with, and he feel like he got nobody there left because the only one you seen was his mom, and that's because they was getting high together. And now that she's dead, and you got a brother that y'all really don't have to have that type of relationship. Like, I'm glad that Zach is gonna be there, because if Zach wouldn't be there, I think it would make Jeremiah just go ahead and start latching on to different people just to have somebody in his world. And the people that he latch on to, they might not care for him. They might not want to see him change. They might not give him the nurturing he need to get him back to where he needs to be. And every once in a while, even the strong needs somebody that they can lean on, but you need somebody that's going to be proper and help you get through that time of space and what you really need. Like, they ain't going to make it all about them, but they can actually sit here and help you walk through the steps, because it's hard. But the first thing about it is he's in a mission that he do need help. He's in a mission because to beat a drug or a habit or anything, you need to know what the problem is and then address it. When you sit here and you sit here and you submit it and push it back and just run from it, like, it just tends to grow and get worse and worse. So that's like with face your fears. face your issues, come to acceptance, come to understanding, know what you can change, know what you can't change, and know how to go about it. If you got to write it down or if you got to do some reflections, you got to do it. Like, it is what it is. So that's why I think a lot of people end up broken, because they not willing to face their truth. They not willing to stand up in their truth and live their truth. And then it ends up making you have to create an alter ego that you got to sit here and put on a persona and do all this old weird ass shit. And then you end up with all these identities you done formed in your head. So yeah, just stay on the straight and narrow. There can only be one you. Now, if you need mats and your mind is unraveling or turn too much because you done went too far and lost hold of yourself, like, I don't know what to say. Because, baby, hey, I don't want to be around it. But hey, the 185, yeah, stay focused. Absolutely. So this is the end of the recap. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Tell your friends about it if they into the show. Check it out. It's Tyler Perry, the team mom. Now I'm finna do Tyler Perry Sisters recap, and then I'm gonna do the Oval recap, and then we done with all the recaps. So then I can tend to be doing the streets. Thank y'all for tuning in.